And here in the box we have Abbey Bominable. She turned up a bit earlier than expected, actually. She wasn't actually supposed to be back in stock at Woolworths, where we got her, until sometime next month. So we got her earlier than we thought we would, but we haven't gotten the new Frankie yet, the new basic Frankie. But I think this makes up for it. I have a quote there. A warm heart in the dead of winter. There's her pet Shiver. And her diary. And obviously, because she's one of the new characters, she's in the new third wave style of box. So there's a zipper design next to her skeleton there. And as you can see, her skeleton is wearing earmuffs. And there her design is snowflakes over the background. And her zipper is also a snowflake. I'm going to show you the back of the box. And as you can see, next to Spectra there, it shows a picture of the new Laguna that should be coming out soon. Here we have Abbey on the backing. I can't stand it up because Random was a little over-enthusiastic with taking her out of the packaging and started actually taking her off the backing before I'd started filming. So I'll take this opportunity to say that I prefer the way that they used to be in the other packaging. Because yes, they have thread around their hair now, which is easier to take off, but the backing itself is tabbed in and sellotaped in several places, so it's actually difficult to get the backing out of the box if you want to keep the box or the backing for anything.
However, I would say that the tabs on the box do seem to be easier to get out, and some of the actual stuff you have to cut on the inside is a lot easier to get access to than it used to be.
You can see our stand and our hairbrush. And there's Shiver, which I didn't realise was spelt with two V's. Here we have Abbey completely out of the box this time. We'll start at the top and work our way down like usual. And she has this fur headband. All of the fur on this doll is very soft. The headband is actually attached to her head, but the connection should be easy enough to cut off if you wanted to remove it. Her hair is white and tinsel on the top layer, which is all the way around the back. And the layer underneath is purple, pink and blue. She seems to have thicker eyebrows than the other girls, which is nice to see that not everyone has to pluck their eyebrows. And she has a unique ear mold. And while we're at her ears, she has two different earrings. This one is a pink snowflake and the other is a blue icicle. Her makeup is pink, same as her eyes, and she has some darker pink lipstick with her tusks there. And the entire doll, as far as we're aware, is covered in glitter, make her look frozen. And if I move her neckline down a little bit, this is her ice crystal necklace. It's just a slightly see-through plastic, the same as the earrings. But this is the necklace that her bio says keeps the surroundings cold for her. And we have her dress, again with the white faux fur neckline. And I checked on the picture, the cross at the top is supposed to look like that. They haven't just sewn it wrong. It goes from the side. We have her two furry arm warmers here. And her dress, which is meant to look like light refracting through a ice crystal, I suppose. And one of her accessories they've kind of cheated is actually attached to her dress. It's her pouch and a little key for it, or key for something. It doesn't actually have a key, so I'm not sure what it's for. And then the tie on this, I'm not sure if it's the same on everyone's, but ours is quite loose. So you can actually put your finger through there, but it's okay if you arrange it properly. Now, her hand mould, she has an individual hand mould with claws there. And I don't actually have another doll here right now to compare it with, but her hand mould does seem to be bigger than the other girls. Less delicate looking. And then she has glittery tights that are kind of a blue in some areas, pink in others. And then she has her fur leg warmers. And if I lift one up quickly, you can actually see the shoe underneath. It's a heeled mountain hiking boot. It's just plain white there. Okay, and we'll go on to her accessories. Here we have her pet. This is Shiva the woolly mammoth. And it is a she. It's in her profile and I believe the pet profile. And possibly in her diary. You see it has eyelashes there. And she comes with a hairbrush, the same as all the girls. Except that when we took ours out, it was actually tied down and the bristles had started bending where the tie was. But it should be easy enough to just straighten back out again. And here she has her diary. And of course, because Abbey doesn't speak perfect English yet, her writing's a bit disjointed as well. So her thing that she says is, "This diary is not for your reading." And that's Abbey Bominable.
We're still
you.